All right. Want to welcome everybody to another week of NFL Fan Talk. I'm your humble host, Big G.
It's your boy, Raider Mike.
And the young architect back at it again, man.
Yes. Last week, the architect got us again. Man. This is week 6. This man got 4 victory crown weeks. I got 2, and Raider Mike still trying to get on the board. Gonna get up in there, get his meat up in there.
I ain't tripping.
That's why you ain't tripping.
It will happen, though.
So that's why you ain't winning. You ain't tripping. Okay, we gonna keep tripping then.
You can't trip. But see, the thing is, you can't trip because that's how you got to be relaxed and know that it's coming. I know it's coming, so I'm not tripping.
All right. Well, Architect was 11-4 last week. You and I were both 10-5.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I told you that was a trap game. The 49ers.
Yeah, both of us were 1-3 against the spread, and Architect is 3-1. Architect is on fire up in here, man.
I'm just saying, man.
You know what I'm saying? Some of that young blood up in there, huh?
I'm just saying. I'll be paying attention to the numbers.
I see. It's another interesting week of football last week.
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna do our little weekly review, go over the games, get our takeaways from it. Let's see. Usually we start off with Architect. This week, Raider Mike, man, what did you see last week, man?
That Buffalo is not consistent. I mean, they won the game. I mean, by defense, on the last play of the game. I mean, Josh Allen might have got dinged up a little bit, and Harris got dinged up, but they didn't look that. I mean, Buffalo was every other game now. It seemed like it. I know take it for granted that they kind of overlooked the Giants. I think that was just an overlooked game. I think that they were just looking for the next game. They said, we just going to get out of here with a W. The Giants they need some help right now. They're not playing good football. They can't block for the quarterback. The defense played pretty good, though. And the defense played good that game. But other than that, their defense been getting, they've been getting scorched. So that's what I take from that game. But the only other game, that damn Raiders game, when Garoppolo went out that game, I said, damn, Hoyer coming in, and Hoyer played good. He played good enough for us to win the game. But what won the game, and I'm impressed, and I'm going to say it, not because I'm a Raider fan, but you got to admit this defense is getting better each game. They are catching swag. They got confidence. And in that secondary, I think because Peters is over there pumping all them boys up, and Max Crosby pumping them linemen up. And Graham, I thought we was going to fire him. I wanted him gone last year, but I did. But like I said, you always got to give him a chance and just kind of see how it go. And he got the defense playing some ball, and that will be our key to winning ball games. If we can score 24 points, if we can get to 24, 28 points. We're going to win a whole lot of games because if that defense can continue to play like that, the secondary is damn near lights out. So, and that because of the pass rush. Pass rush is good, secondary is good. But that's my takes. I mean, I just hope that they can just keep the momentum going and but this weekend score more points. That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, since Architect always goes first, let me go next, and then you could bring in the rear. You know what I mean?
All right.
So last week, as we all know, the Niners got their first L last week.
Mm-hmm.
And, I wish I'd have pulled the trigger. Like I said, last week, I was trying to find a way to pick the Browns simply just because I just felt like it was going to be a letdown game because last week's game against Dallas, emotional game, and they put it all out there. They were their best. They were on display. They extended a lot of energy. And it's funny because usually the week after teams play the 49ers, whoever they play, that team loses. You know what I mean? Which is funny because the Cowboys beat the Chargers, very lackluster. But back to the Niners, the little chariot turned into a pumpkin for old Brock. You know what I'm saying? Throwing those interceptions. If any quarterback, you put pressure on them, they look average. There's very few that can kind of withstand pressure, still stand strong in the pocket and get the job done. Those are the elites. Those are the Tom Brady's and Peyton Manning's of the world. And even when you get to them, they start tap dancing if you hit them enough. So then you got McCaffrey getting injured, Debo getting injured. Now you know what it looks like when you don't have all your Ferraris and Bugattis out there. And you put some Kia Sports out there and a little Kia, you know what I'm saying? It looks a little different, but all in all, I think it's just a hiccup for them. They'll be back on track. Cleveland got a tough defense. They're number one.
Yeah, Cleveland got a hell of a defense for sure.
They played like they're number one. So,
because to add on real quick, because if you look at it, Philip Walker did not play well.
Philip Walker, I'm not familiar.
Was it PJ Walker, Philip Walker, whatever his name?
Oh, PJ Walker.
Oh yeah.
So who the hell is Philip? Oh,
that's his first name. That's his real name.
Yeah, he played horrible. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing the ball in the dirt over the head. But that's how good that defense is.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, Cowboys, they won, but I was not impressed. I'm not on the Dak train. He did enough. We beat up bad teams, and we barely beat some bad teams. Like, I don't think the Chargers are all that good. And, we do what we're supposed to do against inferior teams, and we did it. So, I don't put no stock in that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give them a 5. The Eagles got bit by the Jets. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the Jets defense is playing like it's supposed to. And I'll leave the rest for you. You know what I'm saying, Architect? I can go on and on. What I mean? There's some more meat on the bone. So go ahead, do your thing, man. What'd you take away from last week?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start off with finishing up that little Eagles-Jets game, because if you look at it, Zach Wilson did exactly what he was supposed to do. He didn't throw an interception. He didn't throw a touchdown, but albeit he didn't throw an interception either. Jalen Hurts threw 3 of them things. Jalen Hurts looked absolutely terrible in that game, if I'm being completely honest. Let's be real. He 28 to 45 for 280, 1 tub, and 3 picks. For a team that is, banking on going to the Super Bowl again, you can't get that out of your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That I think that'll go back. I think that'll come back later to bite them in the ass a little bit when they play against those better teams, especially deeper in the playoffs. I will say this as well. Jared Goff and them Lions continue to look good, albeit Tampa Bay isn't what they used to be. But still, looking at it, Jared Goff, he was 30 for 44, almost 400 yards, 2 tubs, no picks. You know what I'm saying? He had Amon-Ra St. Brown out there, 12 receptions for 124 yards, and I think out of all the receivers that he hit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them averaged 10 yards a catch. So, that offense over there in Detroit, cracking. Sam Howell is constantly surprising me. I genuinely did not think he was going to be. I genuinely thought the Commanders were going to be in the running for possibly not winning, more than 2 games this season, because I had no idea anything about Sam Howell. But the man played good, man. He, Desmond Ridder did play terrible as well, but you look at Sam Howell's stats: 14 for 23, 151, but he also had those 3 tubs to go with it. That Commanders defense, if it continues to improve, I think I can see them, sneaking their way into a wild card or something like that. If Sam Howell continues to just be the good game manager that he's shown that he's able to be. And then the last thing I'll really touch up on is really the Falcons, man. They need a quarterback bad. Whether they get one this year or they wait for Shador to come out next year, if he doesn't come out this year, whatever the case is. Yeah. But they need to get a quarterback, 100%. Desmond Ridder is not that guy. I wholeheartedly think that even if they possibly started Taylor Heineke, they might have a better shot at winning games, because Taylor Heineke doesn't really necessarily make a lot of mistakes. But Desmond Ridder, that's the guy that seems like they're going to go with. I just hope it isn't a case to where you waste the talent in Bijan Robinson and Drake London, and how they have been wasting Kyle Pitts since he's been drafted. Yeah. I genuinely hope that the Falcons go out there and get the quarterback that they need.
I mean,
Yeah, Desmond Ritter ain't it, man.
if she
Other
done,
than that, man, there's not too much else I wanted to get on. There was a lot of good games this week or this last week. Actually, no. Real quick, last one. I'm gonna say it again. The Houston Texans hit a home run grabbing CJ Stroud. Yes, he threw his first. He threw his first pick of the season, but I mean, hey, to say it's his first pick and he's played his 6 NFL games, kudos to him. Kudos
Hey,
to
they got the
to
ball
Nico
right
Ryan.
back. The dude
Hey,
who picked the fumble.
Exactly. So, hey, good on the Texans for hitting that, and actually doing their quarterback right for once. Because I mean, damn, man, good on them. But yeah, that's all I got for last week's games, man.
Yeah, I think Bryce Young is gonna be fine too. Let me throw that.
He's gonna be fine. I don't know. He'll be fine.
Hey, y'all threw out last week that he Peyton Manning went 3-13 his rookie season or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But I mean, shit. They all did they question? Did they already have Marvin Harrison, or did they draft Marvin Harrison after they got Peyton?
Man, I think
they didn't have Marvin Harrison the first year.
Yeah, okay. I think they drafted him after.
I was about to say.
And then they drafted Edgerrin James after that.
Okay, well they need to remake that because right now I just don't see it, man. I hope Bryce Young turns into a good.
They may draft Marvin Harrison Jr. whatever place they.
Hey,
yeah,
that'll be his receiver.
Hey, there you go.
That's the best receiver in college football. So
yes, indeed. Well, fellas, let's get into this week's slate. We're gonna start off with the first game. We got the 4-2 Jags visiting the 3-3 Saints. The Saints are favored by 1.5. Jags got the number 13 offense, number 21 defense, and they're 7-3 in their last 10, and they've won 3 in a row. Saints defense is number 5, offense number 20. They're 6-4 in their last 10, and the Saints have won the last 4 meetings between these two. All right, Raider Mike, get it cracking, man. Start us off.
Well, they're playing in New Orleans, but I'm gonna go with the Jags. I'm gonna have to. I haven't been really riding a little win streak. I think I'm gonna have to go with them. I think Lawrence Hill plays questionable, but I think he'll play. So they got some injuries, but I still think they'll be good enough because Derek Carr learning that offense, he's still learning it. So
okay.
I just think that the Jags got a better team right now, playing better.
All right. Architect.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jags as well. I'm gonna be honest, man. The Saints, they not really moving me too much this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got Kamara back, they got Thomas back, but I don't know. I feel like they could have been getting the same production out of Jameis. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they didn't have to go out and
I don't know why they went and got another quarterback.
But yeah, I'm going with the Jags. I think the Jags will, go into New Orleans and handle business.
Muy interesante. I'm gonna go the other way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the Saints in this. I like the Saints defense, man. And with Lawrence being a little banged up, you know what I mean? He says he's gonna play. He should play. But I like the Saints defense. I like the fact they're at home. They play very well at home, and they won the last 4 meetings between these two teams. So I think they have a formula up in there, and I think they get the victory this week. I'm going with them now, Saints. All right. Starting off on the opposite end. All right, next up, we got the 4-2 Bills, minus 8.5, visiting the 1-5 Patriots. Bills have the number 5 offense, number 12 defense, 7-3 in their last 10 games, and they've won 4 of their last 5. Pats defense is number 10, the offense number 27, and they're 2-8 in their last 10. Oh my gosh! And they actually lost 6 of their last 7. Bills have won the last 4 meetings between these two, and the last 6 of 7 between these two teams. Architect, who are you screaming to get?
I'm going with Buffalo, man. New England.
Flip it.
You're crazy. Nah, New England is out here playing terrible right now. You know what I'm saying? I think think it's time, man. I think it's time to get old Bill Belichick up out of there, or at least stop letting him be GM. One of the two. Either let him be a GM, not a coach, or let him be a coach and not a GM. But he can't do both. I'm going with Buffalo.
All right. I'll make mine real quick. I'm gonna go Bills. There's not much to say for me on this game. Better team wins.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Raider Mike?
What is the point spread on that game?
8.5.
Should they win by 8.5? I think so. With Patriots, not scoring, only averaging 12 points. They only averaging 12 points a game. So I'll take 12 points a game. That's not good. But Bill Belichick, he been there for how many years? Bill Belichick been there for 23, 24 years?
Something like that.
He's
been there since what, 99, 98?
98? Yeah, so he's been there for 25 years. Wait a minute. 90.
No, I think he was with the Browns in 98.
No, he's in the Browns. I don't know if he was at the Browns. Whatever it was, I know he's been there over 20-something plus years, but the changing of the guard.
He's been there 23 years.
Okay, it's time. Okay. Just like Tom Landry was at Dallas for 26 years, it was time to change. I'm going to take the Bills, and I'm going to take those points. But I think it's time to change. Either he could be just the GM. I just think they just need to just – I mean, I like Bill Belichick because he's a great coach, but I think it's time. I think it's time for him to go somewhere else. I mean, not trying to be funny or nothing, but I just think
everybody has their time, man.
Right. You know, Chuck Noll had his time. Tom Landry had their time. Mike Tomlin going to have his time too.
Yep. Everybody has their time.
Everybody will. I mean, they just got to recognize, and Kraft got to say, take it for what it is and just say, hey.
Yeah, and that's that.
They're not responding.
See, next up, we have the 3-3 Falcons visiting the 3-2 Bucks. The Bucks are favored -2.5. Falcons offense is number 16. Defense is number 4. Oh, okay. And they're 5-5 in their last 10. The Bucks defense number 14. The offense number 25. And they're 5-5 in their last 10. Falcons won last year 30-17. Prior to that, the Bucks had won 5 in a row. I'll go first on this one. I'm rolling with the Bucks, and actually, I am going to take the points because G, you brought it up earlier, or Architect, excuse me. You brought it up earlier as far as Desmond Ritter. You remember during the draft, I was saying that, he's just not my type of quarterback. I don't think he's an NFL quarterback as far as a starting quarterback. I think he could be a backup, serviceable for somebody, but as far as a starter, nah, I don't think so. And then the Falcons, they kind of proven to me who they really are. So I'm taking the Bucks. And I'm taking them puntos. Raider Mike, who you like, man?
Oh, I'm gonna take them Bucks too, because I just think Ritter is kind of like a version of Dak. I mean,
damn.
Dak.
God damn.
He's another version of him. I like Dak Prescott. I want to see him do well, but man, I don't know.
Nah,
I'll take
this caliber.
And what is the point spread on that one? Where they
2.5?
Oh yeah, shit. I'll take that. I ain't win by that shit.
Yeah, I think they win by a field goal. All right, Architect.
I'm gonna flip the script on y'all. I'm taking Atlanta and the points. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely think as bad as Desmond Ritter played, and I was ranking on him a little earlier. I think that defense putting a little pressure on Baker, they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? They're playing in Tampa Bay, but I think Atlanta can get the job done. Desmond Ritter, he just can't turn the ball over. Now, I know that's a hard task for him, but hey,
he will.
He ain't lying.
We shall see. Next up, we have a daggone good game. We got the 5-1 Lions visiting the 4-2 Ravens. Ravens are favored -3 points. Lions have number 3 offense, number 7 defense. They're 8-2 in the last 10. They've won 4 in a row and 7 of the last 8. Ravens, number 2 defense, number 11 offense, 5-5 in their last 10. And between these two teams, they've alternated wins and losses in their last 5 meetings. And let's see, who lost the last one? The Ravens lost the last one. No, let's see. Ravens have won the last 4 meetings. My bad. So this is gonna be a tough game here. Architect, you know what I mean? Mr. Lion, who you like in this one?
Hey man, this is my stay woke game of the week. Y'all need to be paying attention to this game because I'm telling you right now, these two teams defensively, I think no. Let me start off like this. The Detroit Lions' run defense has been improving week to week, and saying that the Ravens' offense, at least from when I watch, their offense hasn't changed much. They still try to run the ball a lot. Granted, they have a little bit more. They have a little bit more help on the outside in the receiver department, but I think Aiden Hutchinson and them boys down there, I think they're gonna be able to put a little extra pressure on Lamar. I think that secondary is a little bit better. I do like C.J. Gardner-Johnson being the kind of the voice of that defense. On the flip side, you got the Ravens defense. You got Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen, Marlon Humphrey. Like you got those names, you got those dudes. It's gonna be. I think both of these offenses are in for a little battle. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be in the passing game or the run game on both sides. But I'm riding with the hot hand and that hot offense. I'm going with Detroit. I think Detroit goes into Baltimore. I think Detroit beats Baltimore. And I think this game is going to be close because of the two defenses. But I do see Detroit squeaking this one out.
Got them Lions, huh?
Indeed, I do.
So they're the underdogs. Are you taking points? Or
Nah.
Okay. Raider Mike, who you liking this one, man?
This game is gonna come down to who runs the ball best. I think that Lamar Jackson is gonna run the ball better. He will throw the ball to. I mean, his receivers that catch the ball, and that would help. They're at home. I got to take them Ravens at home. Now, if they was in Detroit, I'd take Detroit. I've been a believer in Detroit, but I think Lamar Jackson and the Ravens get the best of Detroit. Now, let's put them on that one game, get them off that high horse right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going with the mean old Lions. I think the Lions are for real. I don't think we have a nice sample size of games that they've gone on the road and beat good teams. Like, I don't think the Chiefs are better than the Ravens. They went into Arrowhead, they beat the Chiefs. Shoot, they go into Green Bay with a chance to go to playoffs. They beat them. They go places and they stand up and they win, man. So I like them, and I'm taking a spread because I'm getting 3 points up in there. So I'll take it. I'll take it. And plus, the Ravens have been inconsistent, so I think the Lions to get a week. So next up, we got the 3-2 Browns, favored by 2.5, visiting the 3-3 Colts. The Browns are the number 19 offense and the number 1 defense in NFL. 5-5 in their last 10, and they gave Purdy his first loss when playing a full game. The Colts have the number 26 defense and the number 10 offense, and the 3-7 in the last 10. Excuse me. The Colts have won 3 of the last 4 meetings, but the Browns won the last meeting in 2020, 32-23. All righty. Architect, who you liking this game, man?
I'm gonna go with Cleveland, and I'm gonna take the points in this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think granted, I think the Indy, obviously Anthony Richardson is out for the rest of the year, so. Yeah. Gardner Minshew going in there against the number 1 defense. I'm gonna go with that number 1 defense, man.
Yes, sir. All right. Raider Mike, wake up over there, man. Who you got?
I ain't sleep. I'm watching. I'm just in thought. I'm in deep thought about my pick. Thought about that pick, but I'm gonna take them Browns though.
I ain't about to wake up and be like, oh yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't no sleep here now. I'm just thinking.
Too late now, Mike. Too late.
But I'll take the Browns. So I just think that they're a better team. I don't think the Colts. I mean, like you said, with Gardner Minshew in there, with that pressure that's coming off them, with Garrett and that defensive line and everything, secondary line, everything. Shoot, I'll take the Browns and whatever the spread is. I'll take that.
Okay, you want the 2.5, huh?
Yeah, I think they could win by 3, though. I think they could win or more.
Yeah.
It depends who quarterbacking, because I know Watson ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Brown, something going on there, man. Now
Well,
I'm
he got a
concerned.
rotator. You know, he got a rotator cuff injury. He got a
Yeah, it's crazy because they wanted to clear him to play 2 weeks ago, but it seemed like his shit is getting worse.
Right. That's why he can't play. He can't go out there like that.
They're trying to bring in DTR, man.
Something going on, man.
But he didn't play good when he came in there.
Yeah, that's why they had to replace him.
That's why they had to replace him. Yeah,
that's why they have PJ Walker in there, because welcome to the NFL. That was preseason.
Yep. I'm gonna take the Browns too, man, for all the same reasons you guys picked them. I think the defense will pull them through, no matter who the quarterback is, because the Colts going in there with Minshew gonna need some tissue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's it with that. Moving right along, we got the 3-3 Commanders favored by 2 points versus the 1-5 Giants. Now the Giants are 0-2 home this year, and the Commanders are 2-1 on the road this year, but they're 3-0 against the spread on the road. Interesting. Commanders have the number 22 offense, number 29 defense. They're 4-6 their last 10. Giants have the number 27 defense, number 31 offense, and they're 3-7 in their last 10. Last year, the Giants won the last meeting, and they tied the first meeting last year. So, since it's NFC East, I guess I'll go first on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take them Commanders, man. Just a better team. The Giants, I think they may be better off with old Vanilla Vic on the side. Vanilla Vic not playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think Tyrod probably give him a better chance to win, actually. But I think the Commanders, man, I can't believe they have the number 29 defense, though. With all those freaking D linemen they got.
It's ridiculous, right?
But the Giants are just horrible. So I think the only way the Commanders lose this is if they just have, I would say, 3 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Minimum.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think they will. So I think they get the win. All right, Architect, who you like?
I'm going with the Commanders as well. I don't see a world where the Giants beat them. Like I said, if Sam Howell continues to play like how he's been playing, you know, not throwing a lot of picks and whatnot, I think he'll be all right. So I'm gonna take Washington.
All right, ready, Mike?
Well, you gotta take the Commanders. I mean, the Giants are not playing very well. I mean, Tyrod played okay. Missed a couple of throws, but I think I don't know.
Yeah, because they didn't stab him in the lung before the game.
Yeah. Oh, damn. But I'll take the Commanders win this game. I think they're the better team, and you know their defense is ranked 20. I didn't know their defense is ranked 29.
That's what I'm saying. Their defense is ranked bad. That's crazy.
That's pretty bad. Hey, we got a better defense than them on paper.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? Well, we always know their defense is ranked that low, but thinking they can rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see, huh?
they will. They will for that game.
Yes, indeed. Next up, we got the 1-5 Cards versus 3-2 Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 7.5. The Cardinals are 0-3 on the road this year. And the Cardinals have the number 15 offense, number 28 defense. They're 1-9 in their last 10 and have lost their last 3 in a row. Seahawks have the number 16 defense, number 14 offense, and they're 5-5 in the last 10. They've won 3 of the last 4. Let's see, but they lost last week to the Bengals 17-13. Seahawks have won and covered the last 3 meetings between these two teams. Raider Mike, who you liking this, man?
Oh, you got to go with them Hawks. Go with the Hawks, Cardinals, and I don't know when Kyler. They might as well. I don't know.
Kyler's coming back next week.
Yeah, he needs to play because
he just returned to practice today.
Yeah, I heard about him coming to practice today. I was watching this on ESPN, but yeah, I don't think that's going to do it. But I mean, he will play better than the other quarterbacks. So
yeah, yes, indeed. Architect.
You know, this one was actually kind of difficult for me because it is a division game, albeit like the Cardinals aren't playing like, you know, great, but they'll sneak up on you. You know what I'm saying? But because Seattle's really at home, I'm going with Seattle. I think that, you know, 12th man is going to help him out there on the field. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock with them. Oh, I can't even put my voice.
All right, so I'm going to hop on that train too. I think the Seahawks, I think they come home, man, and I think they're going to get down and dirty. I think they're going to cover the spread. It's 7.5. I think they're going to get it because, there's a formula there. They've covered the last 3 meetings against these guys and their division opponent. So that tells me playing them twice a year and they covered the last 3 times, they have a nice little formula going, and I think they get it done again. So take the Seahawks. And Seahawks, they even though they lost on the road, man, they put up a fight. You know what I mean? They don't go down easy. So I think they get some home cooking. They get a nice little easy victory here.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the 3-2 Steelers, probably the most unimpressive 3-2 team in the league.
Honestly,
visiting the 3-3 Rams. Rams favored by 3. The Rams this year are 4-1-1 against the spread. Steelers have the number 30 offense and the number 30 defense. They're 7-3 in their last 10, which also seems crazy to me, and they won 3 of their last 4. I don't know. These numbers don't match to the Steelers to me, but on the other hand, the Rams have the number 13 defense, number 7 offense. They're 4-6 in their last 10, and they've won 2 of the last 3. The Steelers have won the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams, and Mike Tomlin is 12-4 after a bye week, and they have not lost a game after a bye week since 2016, and they're coming off a bye. So do with that what you must. Architect, what you thinking?
I'm taking the Rams, man. The Steelers' offense has been terrible this year. You know what I'm saying? And the Rams, they got a little something going. I'm not saying they're gonna make a playoff run or nothing like that, but I like the way McVay can definitely do something with the pieces that he has. So the Rams at home, I'm leaning towards the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams because the Steelers still have Matt Canada as their offensive coordinator.
Okay. I gave you some insight. You still want to go to Rams?
I'm still gonna go to Rams.
Still, T-R-E. Okay, there you go. I like it. Rate Mike.
With that 30th ranked defense and that 30th ranked offense, 30th ranked defense. I know. I couldn't believe that, but I'm taking the Rams. I agree. I don't care what they're coming off a bye week. They ain't been looking impressive to me. I love Tomlin though, but hey, they going down.
Yeah, man. Y'all
I love the guy.
So y'all didn't fall for it, huh? I can't
fall for that one.
Trick y'all, man. I mean,
nice try, man.
I mean, those are the numbers. Those are the numbers. But
those are the numbers. But I ain't buying the numbers.
I ain't buying
right now. We going by how they're playing now.
Exactly. I'm still rocking with them Rams myself, man. The Steelers, man. Like I said, they're the most unimpressive 3-2 team I've seen in a long time, buddy. All right. Next up, got the Packers minus 1.5 visiting the Packers are 2-3. They're visiting the 1-5 Broncos. Broncos are 0-3 at home this year, and they're 0 for the spread. They cannot win it. They're not beating the spreads at all, man. The Packers have number 28 offense, number 17 defense, 6-4 in their last 10. They've lost 2 in a row and 3 of their last 4. Broncos number 32 defense, number 21 offense, 3-7 in the last 10. Lost their last 2 in a row, and they lost 5 of their last 6. Packers won the last 3 of the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams. Man, I guess I'll go up on this one, man. This is a freaking toilet bowl game if I ever saw one. Asking me to choose between shit and doo-doo, and I'll choose the doo-doo. I'll take the Packers, man. The Broncos, something is broke over there, man, that cannot be fixed. I don't know if it's Russell Wilson. I don't know if it's the coach. I don't know what it is, or just Russell Wilson and the coach not being on the same page. But they just don't look right, man. So I'll take the Pack. What you got, Architect?
This is I was going down the same boat with you. I really didn't like. For me, this game doesn't hold any value to me at all because they're two bad teams right now. Um, and even with Denver at home, I'm sitting there. I'm like, do they really have an advantage? You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm taking the Packers, and honestly, I'm gonna take the points. I don't. Denver is, what's crazy, even with all the turmoil with like the Raiders bringing in Jimmy Garoppolo being hurt and all that, they still had the Raiders coming in last place in our division, knowing that the Broncos had the worst, or statistically had the worst quarterback in the NFL last season. And to say even still, people are still saying that the Denver Broncos are a better team.
Yeah, out of they damn.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's there's somebody living in fantasy land.
There's a saying out there that say men lie, women lie, but stats don't. And the stats are saying that the Denver Broncos are garbage. So, yeah, I'm going with the Packers and I'm taking the points, man.
All right. Ready, Mike?
Well, the stats, like he said, they do not lie. Denver has looked like hot garbage all year. And the coach, he just ran his mouth and did all the stuff he did just to try to cover his ass just in case they have a bad season. Guess what? They're having a bad one just as worse this year, almost than last year. I got to go with the Packers on this one. Because there's no way. There's too many player haters out there. They got a lot of haters in the NFL. That's how dare them put them over us. We've been whooping Denver's ass the last 7 out of the last 8 games.
Ever since Peyton left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on, man.
Jeez,
so I gotta go with the Packers. I'm sorry. I think that Love is a better quarterback than Russell Wilson right now.
Yeah, Russell Wilson is garbage right now, man.
That's the wrong offense. There's wrong offense for him. So I think.
All right. So next up, we got the 2-3 Chargers visiting the 5-1 Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 5.5. Chargers have the number 8 offense, number 31 defense, and they're 5-5 in their last 10. Chiefs have the number 6 defense, number 4 offense, and they're 9-1 in their last 10. And they've won 5 in a row since that opening day loss to the Lions. Let's see. The Chiefs won 3 in a row versus the Chargers, but the Chargers have covered the last 2 that they played. So this is y'all division, Brandon Mike. So who you like in this game?
Yeah, you really want Chiefs to lose, but on these circumstances, I just can't trust the Chargers. I got to go with the Patrick Mahomes. I got to go with them Chiefs. What's the point? I got to go.
5.5 for the Chiefs.
Oh, I don't know if they cover that much. I ain't messing with that one. I think they'll win by 3 because they don't have the guns the way that they used to, the Chiefs, but they have.
They just traded for Mecole Hardman back today.
They got Mecole today.
What happened? The Jets didn't use him?
I don't know. I don't
they
know.
traded him back for like a 7th round pick or something like that.
Yeah, they basically got him for nothing.
Yeah, they ain't like they got Aaron Rodgers over there.
Right. Hey, you saw Aaron Rodgers? He out there. He don't have a boot on.
No, that boy better mess around and sit down before he tears some more meat on that leg, man.
He had that experimental surgery and shit.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna see. All right. Who you liking this game, Architect?
I like the Chiefs, man. I'm one of those people. I don't believe in the Chargers. I really don't believe in Justin Herbert. I think he's all hype. I think that defense is, middle of the pack. Kellen Moore, I'm glad he got out of the Cowboys tree, but that offense isn't what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like cracking. I thought it would look like how Miami's offense is looking this year with Kellen Moore calling the plays, but it's not. And with that being said, man, Andy Reid, he's still that he's the standard right now. So I'm gonna rock with Andy Reid.
100%. All right, I'm gonna rock with the Chiefs too, man. I think the game will be close because it's a divisional game, but I think the Chiefs get it. Very simple. Better team wins.
Absolutely.
Next up, we got It's Going Down Jack. Game of the week. Got the 5-1 Dolphins visiting the 5-1 Eagles. The Eagles are favored -2 points. Dolphins got number 1 offense, number 20 ranked defense, and they're 6-4 in their last 10. They won 2 in a row and 5 of their last 6. The Eagles have the number 9 defense, number 20 offense. They're 8-2 in their last 10, won 5 of their last 6, although they lost last week to the Jets, 20-14. Now, in this game, the Eagles are only favored by 2 points. You would think at home, they might be favored by a little bit more. But with injuries to cornerbacks, Avonte Maddox, Zach McPherson, and the status of Darius Slay with the knee not being known, and Jalen Carter with the ankle, the Eagles a little short over there on that defense, man. And short on the defense going against the highest octane offense in the league. Man, I'm going to take Miami to go in there, give the Eagles the second loss in a row, man. I'm going to take the Dolphins. And not only am I taking the Dolphins, I am taking the spread because I'm getting 2 points. So that'll be my 4 for this time. Raider Mike, who you liking this game, man?
Well, that explosive offense. The best offensive coordinator, I guess, got to be McCarthy. Mike McCarthy. The McCarthy dude.
Daniel.
Daniel McCarthy is the best offensive coordinator. They cracking over there. I got to go with the Dolphins. I think they win by 3 or more. I'll take the Dolphins and give the Eagles 2 losses in a row. I just think so. They're a better team. Quarterback's better, playing better. This is crazy how they're putting up points. 32 points last week.
You want the spread on that too or no?
Yeah, I'll take the spread on that one. Yeah, I think I'll take that one because I just think they're a better team offensively, and the defense done really. It's 20 versus 9. That's not that big of a deal because the Dolphins rise to the occasion on their defense. They can play.
Yeah, I can dig it. Architect.
I had to look this up real quick. Miami, they have the number 1 ranked offense. They're number 1 in passing and rushing. Like, that is crazy. Like, and right behind them, offensively, are the Eagles. So like these two teams, granted, Philly's coming off a terrible game against the Jets. These are two. That offense is still high powered as well. But Miami got that 22nd ranked defense, man.
20th.
I'm still gonna go with Miami. I think Miami's gonna handle business. I'm gonna be honest, because there's too many injuries on the Eagles' defensive side. If there weren't as many injuries, I'd feel more comfortable taking Philly. But in all honesty, the way Tua and them boys been playing right now has been lights out. Tyreek Hill looks like he might eclipse 2,000 yards. Like I think he's already at like 800 or some shit right now. Like
crazy.
Yeah, he might really get it. So I'm a rock with Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Rock with Philly?
Not Philly, Miami.
Oh,
Before you write that down, I'm rocking with Miami. Miami.
All right, you got 3 against the spread so far. Me and Mike, we're done. Okay. You need 1 more.
Okay, for sure.
All right, so next up, we have your Las Vegas Raiders, -3, and their 3-3 record, visiting the 1-5 Bears. Bears 0-3 at home this year. And I forgot their quarterback's name that may be starting, but he comes from Shepherd University.
Benign, whatever his name is.
Yeah, something. Search that up real quick, G. Yeah. Architect. Raiders have the number 24 offense, number 11 defense. As to what Raider Mike was saying.
Tyson Bagnan. Baggin? I think it's Baggin. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna be honest. His first name is Tyson. Last name Bagent.
We are climbing.
Bagent.
Yeah, we'll go Bagent.
Okay. Raiders have the number 24 offense, number 11 defense. They're 4-6 in their last 10, but they have won 2 in a row. The Bears, number 25 defense, number 18 offense, 1-9 in their last 10, have lost 9 of their last 10. Bears won the last meeting between these two teams last year, 20-9. All right, Architect, who you liking this game, man?
Hey man, I'm taking the Raiders purely based off the fact that Justin Fields probably isn't going to play. He dislocated his thumb. They said if he's healed enough and he gets cleared, he's going to play. But even still, I think with the dislocated thumb, I think the Raiders still have a good chance to go into Chicago and win that game. Like you said, 11th ranked defense. I'm gonna be honest. That's the highest I've heard this defense ranked in a long time.
Yeah,
A long
man.
time.
2003.
Granted, our offense, Jimmy G's probably not playing. We're probably starting Brian Hoyer. I'm still a little skeptical on that, but we're playing the Bears, who kind of have a pretty bad defense right now, so kind of give us some leeway. I think the Raiders go into Soldier Field. I think they handle business, and I'm gonna take the points, dog.
Taking them puntos, huh?
Indeed.
All right. So I'll go next. We can let Raider Mike bring up the rear on this one. I'm gonna take the Raiders myself. Battle of backup quarterbacks. Raiders have the better talent for the remainder of the players. So
They do.
it's like simple math to me. I'm taking them Raiders. Raider Mike, who you like, mine?
Well, you already know already. I mean, we've been playing pretty good. And the defense
third game in a row we could win, possibly.
The defense is sparing the charge. They playing some ball, and it's very contagious right now. That defense is confident. They out there balling. They know they can go out there and stop people, which we couldn't. We ain't had that kind of stopping power. This is 2003, 2002. So we're gonna go in there and handle business. This will be Josh Jacobs' first 100-yard game right here. This will be the game where Josh Jacobs gets on track and get that 100 plus. I'll take the Raiders, and we're gonna get that done. 3 in a row.
All right. So next up, we have the Monday Night Football game. So we got to pick the score for this one too. We got the 5-1 49ers -7 going up against the 2-4 Vikings, and the Vikings are 0-3 at home this year. 49ers have the number 6 ranked offense, number 3 ranked defense. They 8-2 of the last 10, have won 5 of the last 6. Although they're coming off a loss to them Browns. Vikings number 15 defense, number 12 offense, 4-6 in their last 10. Niners have won the last 2 meetings between these two teams. Architect, who you liking this game, man?
Saying that, I think it said Debo and Christian McCaffrey might not play. They're going into Minnesota. Do I see the Niners losing 2 in a row? Honestly, I don't. I don't see the Niners losing 2 in a row, especially going to a Minnesota team who are missing some key weapons, who, as far as I can see, their defense isn't, shut out, lights out. So I think they'll still be able to get some points with the Niners will still be able to get some points with their backups. Kirk Cousins is still Kirk Cousins. Like I think I'll take the Niners in this one, and I think that score will be close. I think it'll be 23-17.
Okay. 23-17, huh? All right. Raider Mike, who you liking this one, man?
Well, I'm going to take the 49ers. I mean, they're a better team, better defense. Defense will carry them through this game. I don't know how many points. Let me see. Take the Niners 21 to 14. I'm gonna go there because I don't think that they're going to.
Okay. Well, I think we're all in agreement that we think the Niners are going to win. I think it may be a little closer than expected because Justin Jefferson, he's not playing, right?
He's still not playing.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm going to take the Niners, man, and I'm going I'm going
low scoring?
Yeah, low score. I'm going 24-13, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. The Minnesota's defense, I've been watching this year, they fly around the ball. They're a lot better. Remember last year that they had that hot sieve. They had to outscore everybody. This year, the defense has been playing better, but the offense hasn't been all that. So I think it'd be a little lower scoring, especially if there's a limited McCaffrey and limited Debo. So that'll be it. But dang, we breezed through that one, man.
Yeah,
that was a quick show. 50 minutes. But hey, sometimes the bees like that. You know what I mean? Let everybody sign off.
Boy, Raider Mike signing off. And we're gonna see if we get the new crown king this week. Have to be the king one of these weeks. So like T.I. got to be the king. So,
yeah, man. It's your boy the Architect, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, I'm gonna come back next week and y'all gonna see me with yet another crown. You dig?
Look at you. Yeah. But Big G signing off, man. And damn well he ain't getting that crown. That'll be coming home. You know what I'm saying? All right. But until next week, we'll see y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and check us out on TikTok at GLX Sports also. Peace. Two fingers.